What is up, gamers? We are back. We're doing some more Brawl, Historic Brawl, whatever you want to call it these days. We're doing some Betor, Kin to All. It's a new Tarkir Dragonstorm Commander. It is a 5-mana 5/7 in the Abzan color, so white, black, and green. Legendary creature Spirit Dragon. It has flying. At the beginning of your end step, if creatures you control have toughness 10 or greater, draw a card. Then if creatures you control have total toughness 20 or greater, untap each creature you control. Then, if creatures you control have toughness 40 or greater, each opponent loses half their life, rounded up. So it is a defender, big butts kind of a deck here. Not everything is a defender. Obviously, we need a ramp. We have a few that are just like 1/1s. This is the occasional 1/2, 0/1, 1/1, 0/3. Put some lands on the battlefield. A few of our 2-mana ones are like 1/3s, 0/3s, 1/4s. So it helps kind of get the toughness up pretty quick. So even if you only have like, Scrap Gorger and Betor out, you still get the card draw at the end of your turn. So some of these are pretty good. Get some removal, of course, Assassin's Trophy, Abrupt Decay. We have Path, Swords. What else do we got here for removal? Mythos of Lathril, just because it's in the colors, I figured why not. New card, Kin Tree Severance, pretty good. Yeah, some new cards in here as well. Revival of the Ancestors, Felithar, obviously the Kin Tree. Perenation, I don't know how you say that card. I think that's how you say it, Perenation. But yeah, some new stuff, some not so new stuff. I love this card. I'm not gonna lie, this card's very fun. I like it a lot. I think it was a little overlooked in spoilers, but a repeatable, granted it only grabs Forest, but a repeatable Cultivate, it's pretty dang good. I also really like the Dragon Storms as well. They're not too bad, actually. I've cast this thing like probably 3 or 4 times a game one time. You cast this, you get Betor out, either it gets removed. But with this, you have the lands to recast it, so you can put it back in your hand and recast it again next turn. It's just a very good card. Obviously, there's a few kind of game enders in here. One of them being obviously Craterhoof, of course. Why not? Last March of the Ents can facilitate that Craterhoof as well. If you have your commander out at the bare minimum, you're drawing 7. So, obviously, Zopandrel to buff the toughness to hit that 40 a lot easier. I've had it happen a few times. It's pretty cool. Jamocha kind of stop things from happening on your turn. Same with, where is it? It's a new card, Voice of Victory as well. Can't cast spells during your turn. Some protection we got here. We got Shalai, Voice of Plenty. We have, where is she? Sigarda, Fawn of Blessings. And of course we have, where is it at here? I just saw it. Dawn's Truce. Hexproof Indestructible. Heroic Intervention, same thing. Other than that, we don't really have too much in terms of protection. You might be able to bump that up 1 or 2. But yeah, that's and obviously the land base here is pretty standard in terms of 3-color decks. So Nethroid's fun. A lot of our 0-cost stuff, you get all those back if it ends up happening. If not, then no big deal. There's a few cards that let you not attack, but you can swap out the power and toughness so it's equal to. So you got like Lumberknot, toughness greater than power, assigns combat damage to the other side. Same with this one. No, there's one more. I forget which one it is. It's a green card. Tortoise, there it is. Assigns toughness rather than power. Yeah, pretty much. Catapult Fodder is actually really good. I've won a few games off of it, especially with like Zopandrel out. You can get someone for like 20. But yeah, pretty fun deck. I actually kind of like this deck quite a bit. When I first saw this commander, I was like, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be fun. But I actually kind of like the playstyle of it. Enough me talking and babbling here. Let's hop into it. Alright, we got Lathril, Blade of the Elves. Very sick. I mean, we got a way to slow everyone down as well as that, so we'll keep it. 2 more basics. Let's put this out now, actually, so we can get the Scrap Gorger out. A little slow here. This card's pretty fun. It's 113, so it's actually pretty nice to really boost up. It'll get us a 20 and 2 cards. It's pretty cool. Scrap Gorger. And does it stick around? That's the question. It does. They're gonna ramp as well. Dark Ritual. Oh boy, here comes Lathril. That was quick. Removal? Nope. Well, we'll do that, and we'll play the Authority. And no tags. Unfortunately. I might have to cycle this, maybe? We'll see. Don't have any black sources, though, so... Well, I guess I have this. Yeah, turn 2 Lathril is not very nice. Alright, let's see here. Yep, two tokens here. Gain some life at least. I will say it's gonna offset the Lathril, like, lose 10, but still, it's gonna be brutal. That's huge. I'm glad that I searched. Let's do that. They're tapped out, so let's actually do this now, in case they have a protection spell. And then we'll just hold back our blocker here and pass turn. Let's just cost equip 2, okay. Tyvar Kell, that's pretty good. No, their elves tap for mana.
First we fight, then we
Plus I can untap the druid to really, you know, get 4 mana back. That's gonna be a problem here.
I believe we can be heroes.
They got 4 mana at the moment. Ivy Lane Denizen, okay. Gain a life. I do this. Remove a card. I guess I'll do the land. Stroke of Midnight's also pretty huge as well. Let's do Betor for now. As long as we can stop them from getting to the ultimate, I think we should be fine to hold off on one more turn with the Stroke of Midnight. Plus Urborg's nice, although it kind of helps them out too. But it does solve our black mana issue. Yeah, I figured as much. So let's decline it. And then in response, we can Scrap Gorger it out of the graveyard to get the counter, as well as put it back in the command zone. And they have so much mana. Alright, 6 mana for Lathril. Alright. They're probably going to untap it too, I can imagine, with the Tyvar Kell. Oh, they make a token. Now the question is, do I go for Tyvar or do I go for Lathril? I think Tyvar, right? Alright, let's see. Oh, that's some ramp at least. I think I have to do this. Tyvar didn't actually ult, so I think I'm okay for right this second. Let's do the Omen. Get some lands. I just think that's such a good card. I know I'm a little biased, but swing in on Tyvar here. Can't really block anyway, doesn't really matter. But I can get Lathril if I need to.
Give me a good fight.
With the Midnight. Okay, wow, we wish we could draw some more creatures here. Alright. Come on, spend your mana. I know you have so much in your hand. I know you have so much mana. The problem is I need you to like tap out. That's a lot of damage. Well, see, they got protection for it. They did not. That's huge. I know they have the mana to recast it, but preventing them from getting, what, 9, was it? Plus, it'll make them pretty much spend their whole turn to recast it, so. Got the Heath. I guess just run Betor out again. And draw a card. Try and get something here. Get an answer. That's not terrible, I guess. So is the one card they had in their hand removal? Yep. Can't keep my freaking commander on the battlefield, man. Dang. Yippee, gain a life. Wahoo. Tyvar's still around. If I get rid of Tyvar, they kind of lose all their mana for the most part, but I would need more removal than just a 1. You know, a Farewell right now would be great. Although I couldn't really get rid of Tyvar, though. I don't know. We'll see. No blockers. Down to 26. Well, that is pretty cool. Let's do that. We don't actually have to sacrifice it because it taps for block. Let's see, I have what? 9, 10 mana? We can do 9 mana here and hope they don't have a blocker. I'm trying to think here. I mean, honestly, let's send out Betor again. Let's draw some cards. Wasting all my mana and stuff on this dang commander. Now, if we can survive a turn with our commander out, we should be alright. Yeah, give it all the things. Does have menace, so I can't even chump block it either.
I believe we can be heroes.
And Death Touch, which is annoying. So I'm gonna make 8. Is it any target or just 10 life? Okay, that's not too bad. So it'd be 18, I'd be down to like... Ooh, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. Down to 8. If they wanna... Although I'm gonna gain 8, so... Kind of a moot point at that point, I guess. Since they come in tab, too. Oh, that's gonna be rough, though. I need to get... I forgot about this Denizen. Oof. If I could draw, like I said, if I draw more creatures, which I finally did, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 mana. You can do, what, 7... Oh, sure, yeah. I can sweep my mana. Let that go off. Let's do that. Got a white. Get rid of the armor, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Board wipe here would be great, honestly. Not a board wipe. Let's do this. The Reacher's dead. Can I do enough is the question. If I do this, and then this, can I do both? 1, 2, 3. I have enough for both. Do I go with the 13? I would do this. See if that was a smart play or not. I don't think it was, but we'll see. Then they're gonna lose double and then double, right? I think they just lose here because it's 40 exactly. So they lose. They're gonna lose like triple, I guess. Quadruple. I think that's enough. They lose that, then lose half and then half because of the Betor. Yep. And they double it with Alcazats. There we go. I know how to math. All right, we're going against Gata, Font of Hope. Let's see here. We had a lot of green and a lot of white lands here. I guess we go for the Windswept Heath into the, what's the green and black one? Overgrown Tomb. We go for the Triumph? No, I kind of want to ramp as best I can, actually. Because Gata's coming down. And we got that Mythos. Boom. Baba Booey. Slow down the Angel deck as much as I can here. Oof, that's not good. Do I? I think I have to. Like, if this deck gets going, I'm just done. This deck cares about big butts, not like attacking in a lot. I think we do this and we do this. Next time we play Betor and hope we're not dead. Well, we're not gonna be dead, but yep, swing in first. That's right. Then you cast all your stuff after the fact because she has vigilance. Oh, Soul Ward. All right, fair. That's pretty smart. Gain a life. The Ents is fine, but I have no mana for it, so it doesn't really matter here. I think Zilbar is going to be huge. That's a land, I guess. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 mana off the Ents here. They have 5 mana generic, and then they have 6 for an angel spell. See what they do here. Ocelot Pride, very good. Does it? Okay, it says life gain trigger every turn. It does. Every time a life gets gained, it does. I was wondering if that was relegated to just. I should know that. I play the card a lot. I'm obviously not going to block the Exemplar of Light. They passed the turn. Okay. Good lord, I need to remove for that spell immediately. Oh. Do this. Grab a black source here. I mean, I have no other use for it really. Let's do that. Parination. Anything in there good? Not really. Some lands. They are doing the life gain thing. Although I'm surprised it's not really a angel deck, which I thought it was going to be. I say that as a Captain Angel. But it's certainly more of a life gainy kind of a tokeny kind of a thing. I guess well, a tokeny because the Ocelot Pride. More of a life gain. Yeah, put everything on the Exemplar. Come on. I might regret that. We'll see. Oh my god. Well, didn't get to my thing here, so rip. I do technically have blockers. I don't know if I'll live or not, but I have blockers. There's my rant. Oh, okay. If we can survive at this turn. I technically have 11 life. Okay. I can block all the stuff on the ground. I can block the 2 big flying threats. And the 9/8. It's going to be close, unless they can get something hasty. If they can remove one of my flyers, I'm just dead, obviously, but... Then I have to block, drag the Jamoka into the Exemplar, because the Boonbringer has first strike, so I won't get into life. How would you not swing with everything? Seems silly. Seems really silly not to swing with everything. Can I... Hold on. Let me cook. This can die. Actually, no, I want that to live. This can die. This can die. That'd be 8. So that's 8 plus, that's 9, but I'm gaining 5. So I should be at 2. My math is correct. We'll see. First strike. I'm an idiot. Ah! Oh, snackers. We're going against Muldrotha. This could be bad for us. I think we mulligan this? I think we mulligan. Yeah, much better. Oh, I say much, but better lands. Some stuff we can actually play turn 4 and 5. Not too shabby. So hopefully we can draw the betrayal. I think it's called betrayal. The one that exiles their graveyard and makes them exile a creature. We'll play the Vista first. Burrow's not bad either. We can get the graveyard. Let's see. Yeah, so we'll play the plains and the signet. Yeah, I'll do that. Play the signet. Then pass turn to them. Made mill a card. They did. Makes sense. They're in a mill deck. Or not mill, but a graveyard deck. Muldrotha. Draw 2 and sacrifice it. We shall play the farmland. I think we'll play the tortoise. This is a little guy, 0-6, no big deal. Don't look at him. Hopefully they attack with the beastie without realizing. We'll see. What does this do? If any more cards, transform it at the beginning of your upkeep. That's pretty interesting. Well, let's do this. 3 mana. I think we have to get rid of that, actually. Oh, it's creatures only? Son of a biscuit. Well, I guess we'll just play Betor then. Going in for 6. Figure as much, but gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, hit Loomer, that's huge. And we'll draw a card. Gonna transform the well, I'm imagining. Yep. So this says, whenever you cast a permanent spell using mana produced by the myriad pools, up to 1 other target permanent you control becomes a copy of that spell. Interesting. So I guess it'll turn something you cast into the same creature. Pretty cool. That's a pretty interesting design, actually. I don't think I've ever seen that card pop off like that. Interesting. Oh, it's only telling the turn, too. Okay. Makes sense. Let us do this. How much mana do I have? I have 5. Do I want 6? I can pay 3 and 1. Yeah, I think I want 6. Let's do this. Pay 2 life. We shall the green shell. Then we'll pilgrim here to get us up to 20 here. We'll swing in with both. Down to 8. Then we'll untap them and draw a card. And I'm assuming this might be a turn where they bounce all of our stuff, maybe. Either a Flood of Tears. Oh, they're playing Muldrotha. Interesting. They have a lot of stuff in their graveyard. Nothing they can cast, though. Although if they do land, they will get a treasure. But they played the Fetid Pools, right? I don't remember. Guess we'll find out. Yeah, they're playing the land. Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, pretty sure they need to land. The fact that this isn't once per turn is crazy. Yeah, I guess it's just gonna keep going and going and going. Unless they run out of stuff to cast, which they did. Looks like. That's huge. Although the beast he can now play. Do I just full send it? Get rid of the flyer. I'm trying to think here. Thinking. So if I get rid of the flyer, or I can hit artifacts and graveyards. So I get rid of 2 blockers. And I get rid of 1 blocker, I should say. And then I could also... Do I have enough for both? I do not. I only have 2 extra mana. So I might be overthinking this. Maybe. Do that. Let's do, okay. I might have been overthinking this, so that's my bad. I'm sorry for the slow play here. But do I just, like, would that even been enough? Get rid of both of these. Obviously use that to cast it. Get rid of the entire graveyard. Then they only have 2. I mean, at that point, I don't know. It would have been close, but they conceded because I took too long, so sorry. I'll take it, though. We got a Marina Vendrell, either a Rooms deck or an Enchantment deck, one of the 2. I did a few changes since the last game. Nature's Rhythm I added. I also added a few of the Surveil lands. So we'll see if they come in handy. I think we're going to mulligan this. Slightly better, slightly worse, I guess. See what the Marina Vendrell deck has. This deck's really fun. I like this. I like the Marina deck quite a bit, especially like a Rooms deck. I think it's pretty fun. I actually haven't tried it as like a straight Enchantress deck, but Rooms are pretty fun. Alright, they got a fetch land. I'm assuming they grab a Surveil land or a Triumph. Let's take a look. See what they see. They got the Triumph. Figured as much. Guess I get a Marsh Flats to Triumph as well, but you know. My brain doesn't work sometimes. Triumph number 2. Play Swamp. Play Ronus. Last turn. If Ronus gets removed, that's fine. We can still play the Cultivate with our lands here. Search the top 30 of your library, round it up for a card. Put in your what? Man, alchemy, man. I love it so much. I don't know if I have any alchemy in here or not. I actually haven't. I don't remember putting it together or not. 2 mana for that's kind of crazy, actually. I had to crack at the forest. Another Triumph, I'd imagine. Crazy. Let's cultivate here. Got that, and white. Put the forest down. Marsh flats for the turn. We'll grab our Triumph. Actually, I think we'll go for the. Do I want black? I want black. Oh, crap! Wrong land. I'm a genius. I thought the 2 surveil lands were next to each other. Trying to grab a surveil land, the underground mortuary. Didn't grab it because I'm a genius. Trying to surveil, see if we can get something on top here, but next turn, I guess. I don't know why. I was like, oh, it's right next to each other, probably, for sure. Oh, Thoughtseize, that's annoying. What are you grabbing? I got 2 removal spells. Fair enough. We'll play this land here. We'll do Betor. And now we have the mana for the Heroic Intervention because Ronus is online to tap for 4 green versus just the 1. So we'll see if they try to remove it, this, or not. Or they just play their commander. They just play Marina. Okay, fair enough. So it is a rooms deck. And they could wipe out the boards. I need to save their intervention for sure. Although it wouldn't really do much good to them because of all my stuff is 0s except for my commander, so. Swing in for 5 in the air. He'll untap. And I'll draw a card at the end of turn because it's 20 or more. Hey, the Tree of Perdition. We finally got it. Finally. Do they want to cast that? Probably not, right? When this creature enters, doesn't let me. I was hoping it would give me hexproof, but that's the white one. Maybe kind of spell that you don't own, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Okay. What do they heist? 1 card. 2 cards. One of them was a Birds of Paradise. That's why I knew. You monster frisbee. Get rid of Marina. In case I play a room. Though they have no unincentive to play the office now, but we still hold up the intervention, so it'll be fine. We're finally playing the tree. Swing like that, because it'll give me the mobilized triggers. To 36. If I do play the drawbridge, it'll get them at 40 to have their live total. And I still have the mana for Heroic Intervention. We'll see what they want to do. Bonk, 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 bonk. Do that. We'll get them down to, what, 7? Down to 7. They need a board wipe. Okay, they're gonna try and heist my, excuse me, heist my library again. We'll see. The only real damaging threat I have is Betor, if I'm being honest, but And I guess technically the Beast. And they conceded. Fair enough. GG's. Yeah, they had the removal for Betor, but now that they know they have the indestructible, there's no reason for them to pop it off, so. Well, there you have it, gamers. That is Betor, kin to all. When I first, I think I said at the start, but when I first saw this card spoiled, I really wasn't like, I was like, oh, and just another defender, big butts deck, but this deck's kind of fun. I kind of like it. It's just been a surprisingly fun card if you're into that kind of style of play. I like having a wide board, and I like having just a bunch of random stuff popping off and triggering and that kind of stuff. And it's not in blue, so, win-win. I jest. But yeah, I think this card's pretty cool. I think this deck's actually really fun. More, like I said, more fun than I thought I was going to have with it. Didn't get to cast some of our fun stuff, like no Parination. Well, we could have casted, but no good target on it. It was like a land. We did get a Cradle Hoof win, which is always nice. Obviously, last March of the Ents didn't really pop off, but, not a big deal. I hope you guys have fun with the deck. Again, let me know if these longer, if you like the decks shorter, the videos, or longer videos. Like I usually do like 30 minutes I'm trying to hit like these days versus I used to do like an hour before. Let me know, because I need trying to find a rhythm to this. Anywho's, catch you guys next time.